President Trump's shocking request. Can he deploy the National Guard in Chicago? President Trump has made a bold move, petitioning the Supreme Court to grant him the authority to deploy the National Guard in Chicago, a decision that has ignited a legal firestorm. This unprecedented request comes as the administration aims to send the National Guard to various U.S. cities, raising questions about the limits of presidential power. The legal battle began with a series of setbacks for the administration. Lower federal courts blocked their plans, arguing that Trump exaggerated the need for the National Guard's presence. The Seventh U.S. Circuit Court of Appeals upheld this decision, temporarily halting the deployment. But here's where it gets controversial. Trump's appeal to the Supreme Court argues that the lower courts are overstepping and undermining his authority as commander-in-chief. The administration claims that the judicial branch is interfering with military command and endangering federal personnel and property. The appeal paints a dire picture of the situation in Chicago, alleging that federal officials have been attacked and assaulted. Solicitor General D. John Sauer emphasized the need to protect federal agents and property, diverting resources from their primary law enforcement duties. However, U.S. District Court Judge April Perry, a Biden appointee, offered a different perspective. She criticized the administration's tendency to equate protests with riots and questioned their understanding of the diverse forms of citizen expression. The Department of Justice's case hinges on an 1827 Supreme Court decision, Martin v. Mott. But the states opposing Trump's move cite a 1932 case, Sterling versus Constantin, where the court reviewed and limited a governor's decision to deploy the National Guard. The Supreme Court's response is eagerly awaited, with a swift turnaround requested by Monday evening. The conservative-leaning court has historically favored Trump in emergency cases, but this situation is unique and could set a significant precedent. And this is the part most people miss. The outcome of this case could shape the balance of power between the executive and judicial branches, with far-reaching implications for federal deployments and national security decisions. Will the Supreme Court side with Trump, or will they draw a line to limit presidential authority? The answer will have a profound impact on the nation's future.